At Creekside on Bardstown, they are making sure their residents are given individual care, a sense of family, and fullness of life. That includes a lot of fun activities at Creekside in and all around the community. And today I'm joined by Life Enrichment Director Kelsey Davis with so much more. Immediately she sits down. I'm like, oh Lord, what'd you get into this month? What'd you get it into?
Yes.
Because you really did. You did literally get up in the middle of it and sit in it this time.
Yeah, in the pig pen.
I'll let you set it up with the picture, right?
Yes.
It was National Pig Day.
And I was like, I had to wear my pink overalls.
Of course.
And literally the second that they came in, I accidentally sat in turkey or pig doo-doo, I don't know. And at that point, I was just like, oh, who cares?
Who cares?
And so I was sitting in the middle of the pig pen. And we were just having so much fun picking up all the pigs and the goats, and they were carrying the turkeys around.
Oh.
We carried a goat through Creekside and a turkey through Creekside. It was
What a fun
madness.
day that was. And it looks like you had like one of those nice days, the real spring.
Oh my gosh,
Real
it was
spring.
such an amazing day.
Yeah.
Perfect weather. The temperature was perfect, not too hot, not too cold.
Did it make
And-
everybody so happy just to like pick up a little baby pig and
Yes.
hold it, or a goat?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
They loved it, and they were like feeding them with the little bottles, and it was so cute.
Like, who is the organization that I'm super
It's
curious?
Farmer Steve. We learned about him
Yeah.
somewhere on the internet. I was looking him up, and I
And
was
he does
like,
this? He goes
yeah.
around and brings the
Yeah.
animals?
It's a little penny, but it's so worth it. I mean, it's
yeah.
not that much money.
Right.
You've got to think, because he's not from right here.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little bit further away, so he has a little bit of a drive.
Yeah.
But we got him at Bardstown, and we got him at Whips Mill, and so it was
But
just
Kelsey,
so much
what a
fun.
great educational opportunity. And I love that you all are always like bridging that, that mental, bringing in the mental, bringing in memories, bringing in
for
experiences for your residents, right?
sure.
Like for them, it just had to like relax them, and I don't know, bring memories of if some of them lived on a farm.
Yes, we
you
actually
know?
had a few of them that
See?
did raise pigs, and so for them it was just so reminiscent of the times when they were growing up and they were kids, and they were in the middle of the pig pen having a good time. So
Oh, I'm so
yeah,
happy you
it was
guys
so
did
good.
that.
So good.
All right, so is it March Madness? Is it madness at Creekside because of March?
It's always madness at Creekside, but especially now with March Madness coming on, we always do a little competition.
Yep.
We gotta shoot those hoops, and
Everybody doing their bracket?
we'll
Yeah.
do brackets, and we like to get the residents involved in whatever activity we can. So we have our little Tykes basketball hoop, because we don't want them to have to go 10 feet up. Like, that's too much for them. But
No,
like a
just-
little Tykes, they can
That's
totally
enough.
manage
Yeah.
that.
I just feel like there's so much coming up in March. I feel like we're just, steaming right into to like Derby time. But you
Yes.
just think of like all the things. I mean, St. Patrick's Day is coming up on Friday. What
Green
else?
beer, we gotta have green beer. You know we have to have green beer. Let's see, and then we've got Easter's
Yeah.
coming up, and we'll do a little Easter egg hunt, and just all of the things. All the holidays just keep rolling through, and you
know.
don't realize how many small holidays there are until you're in this position where you're having to throw a party every single holiday.
Right? Like every month almost, you're like
yeah.
throwing something.
My
or
interns are
planning.
like, are holidays ever ending? No.
Oh, and then of course along the way you're celebrating birthdays and all these
Yes.
special events and occasions to show love for your residents. I love that.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's one of the things, is like the routines of birthdays, and keeping them in schedules, and focusing on what they need on a daily basis that can keep them going. In terms of activities, we do the big fancy things, like we have pigs come, and we'll go to wherever crazy place we can think of to go. But on a daily basis, we make sure that they have that routine that keeps them going and keeps them mentally and physically developing and stimulated, and focusing on whatever it is that they need to keep going.
Yeah, I think
So.
we all need a better routine. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot to learn here.
for
Before
sure.
we go, do you have any needs or need help with anything, supplies, stuff like that?
I mean, we always take any donations of any kind. If you
any.
have puppies, like, bring puppies. We love dogs, obviously. Creekside, we have multiple dogs. Weasley's birthday is tomorrow. He'll be 1.
Are you throwing a party?
I might not throw a party for him because he's not a Creekside dog. He's just
Yeah.
my dog.
Right.
But I might
But
see if I
he's,
can bring him in tomorrow.
like, unofficially one of the Creekside dogs.
Yeah, and
right?
we have a new resident bringing a puppy. Like, well, it's not a puppy, but it's a real small dog. He's
Yeah.
15. His name is Joey.
That's
And
something.
so
You
we're
need
gonna
some
add
more
another
puppies to come.
dog.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
need somebody to bring by, just a little litter for
Yeah.
everybody to kind of like play with and everything
Yeah.
like that. All right, Kelsey, great to catch up.
Good to catch up with you.
To learn more or maybe visit, all you have to do to schedule that visit is go to their website at creeksideonbardstown.com.